Welcome, all my Saiyan brothers. Today, I have a question, and as you might have guessed from the description, is Goku a cheater? Now, whoa, all of my Dragon Ball Z lovers out there, give me a chance to explain. Now, some of you may know what I mean, but for those of you that don't, let me ask you a question. If you were going to be playing someone in a fighting game, and they had access to techniques and abilities that you could never hope to learn, would you call them a cheater? Maybe not. After all, it's not as if they put a cheat code in or like they could just make a wish, right? So what am I talking about? What does Goku know or have that other fighters, even ones close to him, could never hope to learn? So for starters, let's talk about instant transmission. A move Goku learned on planet Yardits after his fight with Frieza. A move that Goku has used on a regular basis. He has used it in almost every major battle and used it to save multiple countless lives. A move that he almost learned by chance, that he's never even taken the time to teach his own sons, even when he was training with Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber for over a year. And just take a moment to think about how the show would have went down throughout all of the series if Goku never had instant transmission. Or what about moves like Kaioken, moves that he could have taught the other Z fighters during their break between the Cell games to enhance all of their powers? Or perhaps even moves like the Spirit Bomb, a move that allows him to gather power from all around the planet or even the universe. I'm sure some of the Z fighters could have found use in this technique, gathering power while Goku or Vegeta fight. Other examples include things like training on a ship that was able to put out 100 times the normal gravity of the planet, or even the hyperbolic time chamber, where one could train for an entire year in less than a day, or maybe even beans that could bring you back from the edge of death. Now, I know some of these things other people had access to, but only after Goku had access to it in the first place and decided to share it with the rest of them. And maybe Goku's biggest example of cheating of all was when he was able to train in Otherworld and surpass Super Saiyan 2 into Super Saiyan 3, something that he even admitted he would have never been able to do with his normal body. It's something that he would have only been able to obtain training without it. Which leads me into something I think about quite often, that perhaps Goku's ability to be able to control Kaioken or Spirit Bomb gave him a greater understanding of Ki and how it feels in his body, and perhaps led him to be able to control Super Saiyan in the first place and even push beyond it. So I hope this has given you all something to think about when you go ahead and compare fighters in Dragon Ball Z. And I hope that maybe you can even appreciate Vegeta a little bit more, considering that he was never able to take hold of these advantages that Goku had throughout the entire show, that some may even call little cheat codes that Goku had. So, to wrap it all up, does Goku cheat? Well, again, maybe not in the conventional sense. But in my own personal opinion, I definitely think Goku had some unfair advantages over some of the rest of the fighters throughout the entire series. So go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Do you think Goku was a cheater? What's your opinions on the matter? So don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like this video. And if you're a real Dragon Ball Z fan, subscribe to this channel for more weekly videos on Dragon Ball Z. And don't forget to check out some of my other content on movies, video games, and anime. And till next time, guys.
What you say?
Keep loving Dragon Ball Z.